And now, after I've created my character, it's going to go through the whole next stage of the story. So let's go ahead and see how this turns out. Hey, go over there. So here I am. Kind of. They always make the females walk kind of manly. Don't think they didn't do much a lot. They didn't really try to make them look very feminine. Yeah, the facial expressions are not very good.
The dragon's return is nigh. Join the honourable Duke's ranks and help us be rid of the fell beast. The day's come to lay down rod and reel and take up the sword.
That guy's got a thick neck. These guys look like, I don't know, man. The one guy looked like Billy D. Williams or something. The one with the mustache, the black guy.
It's the dragon!
It's the I want to run. I will say they did a pretty good job of the dragon, though. Even though a lot of this stuff's not that great. Dragon's pretty scary looking. Guy's like, I'm out of here. Get the girl out of there before she gets killed. Pick up the sword. Alright, here we go. We can take this dragon all by ourselves. With just this little pig sticker. Poor guy's getting fried. Alright, we're gonna draw a weapon. We're gonna run. Get that foot. Movement's pretty good right now. Well, I can't seem to rotate the camera up and down. Oh. This is where I'm gonna bite the dust. Rue, you're not gonna make it. I stabbed him in the hand with my sword. Did he just say ow? Oh. That is a big dragon. No idea what he's saying. Apparently casting some sort of evil spell on me. You molester. That's a lot of blood. Took my heart out and it's still beating. So he's casting some sort of spell on my heart. Notice how I heal up. All the blood kind of goes back in me. And notice how the heart was glowing and he like consumes it. So he's doing some sort of weird spell. Like maybe binding me to him somehow. I would take it that's kind of what's going on. Dragon's Dogma. So that's kind of the opening sequence after you create your character. That sets the tone. I like how they did the transition. The transition from that to this beach is really well done. And I'm laying here. Friend comes up and says, "Hey, you're not dead."
Help me! She's still alive!
Okay, apparently I'm half naked. That's quite a scar. My breasts will never be the same again. Yeah, that's a vicious scar. And they got all that blood. You think they at least give her a different shirt? Ugh. Like I said, it seems like her, I'm bound to the dragon somehow. Maybe?
Take up arms, newly thin.
That's a pretty nasty looking sword, don't you think? It's all old and rusty. Yeah, grab the rusty sword. Man, that's a vicious scar. Okay, quest successful. It's time for you to begin your journey as an Arisen. So I am an Arisen because, but before you can win your heart back from the dragon, you'll need to prepare. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to walk around. Now, the rotation of the screen is really fast, but I kind of like it that way, so we're going to leave it like that. We're going to examine. Okay, now we have to pick our vocation. Determines your basic attributes, wheel of equipment, and skills. So, do we want to be a fighter, which uses primary weapon, sword, and shield? Kind of cool. Do we want to be strider, who's the daggers and bows? So this is kind of where you can mount both. This nimble where you can both mount and attack foes, and use a bow to strike from afar. And then a mage, conjure magic to heal wounds and target elemental weakness. I think all of these look like they'd be fun to play. I did read in one of the tutorials that I thought you could do something where you can you don't have to pick a vocation, or you can like train up different abilities and kind of get something of each. I thought I saw that, but I'm not sure how to do that. So I think I'm just going to start off with going with the fighter. So I think this one sounds like, although the bow sounds interesting, I want to do the fighter. So let's go ahead and do this. Confirm. Actually, let's hit no. I wanted to see zoom, rotate. That's just this stuff. I like the little dragon shield here on her left of her chest. That's pretty neat looking. This is pretty cool armor. They did a good job here of getting armor that's more authentic to what armor really was back in medieval times. The way this is put together is fairly realistic. The different pieces of plate that are put together with leather. Okay, so we're gonna pick this. Confirm. And yes. And saving content. You can equip yourself with the primary and secondary weapon. Primary weapons such as swords and daggers are combat essentials. Secondary weapons like bows and shields. So I can use a bow. So that's what's interesting to me. So I'm gonna. I don't know why this is glowing. See that vase is kind of glowing. Here, I'm playing scroll. Let's pick this up. I'm just looking at this letter T there to see when it says I can actually use it. So. Take the water. It says if I had an empty flask. Now here's we want to take this for healing. Take water. I don't see a flask. Now there's another room.
Left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but her heart lies silent.
If you would face me. You are sure of this?
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this? I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right.
Sounds like they think I'm cursed. Okay, let's... Now the oil would be for the lamp. Now I'm looking for what I'm really hoping to find is a bow, but I'm not really seeing anything like that yet. I want to check this room again real quick. Take water. What it says without a jug, empty flask. Seems to be a nicer weapon up there. Those weapons up there look a little bit better than the ones I have, but I can't get up there to get to it, I guess. Wait. I don't know if this is just a trick, but they're just showing that for... Probably. I don't see there's anything else really. I don't see a flask. It's nice that they keep showing me this water, but that I don't have. Had you an empty flask? Well, I don't have an empty flask, so that's kind of annoying. Okay, I guess we have to talk to her.
You should be abed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I am worried for you.
I guess we're cousins. Oh, here we go. I'm not sure what I can do with a jug, festival pie. Definitely want food, right? Maybe? Bucket, no. Flask of water will be good. This will be good. So just kind of looking around for things we can use. Okay, some more herbs. Okay. Still haven't been able to find some sort of flask. And out into the world. Cassardis. I'm going to stop recording again so I can upload this, but you can see it's an interesting game. I mean, I like the story, seems pretty interesting so far. People who bear an icon above their head have special information. Ooh, we definitely want to take oil. Ah, man, I really need this empty flask because they keep telling me I can't take anything without a flask. But again, open world RPG. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty large world. Sound effects not too bad. I've got this piece of crap, rusty looking sword. I mean, that is a rusty sword. I'm gonna hit somebody and half the sword's gonna break off. Look at that thing. Wow. Well, gotta make your way up in the world, and I'm starting at the bottom. Want to check this out? So I can't drink it, but I can certainly pick it up. Pretty cool, though. I mean, look at... So this is what I call an open world RPG. You can really travel around. Let's see if we can get... Let's go ahead and get this healing herb. I'm just kind of exploring right now, seeing what I can find. But yeah, I'll stop. Let's walk the water real quick. See if I can swim. Whoa, I'm not really sure what that was. Am I gonna die in the water here? Apparently you just can't swim. That's pretty funny. So, okay, so swimming in this game is not a good thing. Let's try this. Let's see if we can charge this bird. Pretty cool. I mean, I wish you could zoom in. You've got primary attack. We just have the blink strike, which is that one. We've got secondary, which is the shield. Wait, sorry. Shield summons. Shift. These other ones aren't available. So some of the things we learned how to do through the beginning as the male character I don't know how to do those things just yet. But there's pretty good detail. I mean, you know, not the best textures in the world, but I mean, to have a world this big that you can walk around in is pretty neat.
Hail. There's talk of monsters emerging from the
Okay,
shadows all along the shore.
Okay, before we do all that, right here.
Nasty things, too. The brine, they call them.
They said many one.
They say they're many, and yet one.
So I'll stop
Whatever that means.
I'll stop the video here. Pretty interesting stuff, and I'll go ahead and upload this, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this game looks like it's going to be quite a bit of fun, and I will be back soon.